The former town council member accused of shooting a teenage boy took the stand today in his own trial.
Brent Metz, a former Mountain View council member, is facing multiple charges, including second-degree assault. In September 2024, investigators say 2 teens trespassed on Metz's property, looking for a spot to take homecoming pictures. Once they realized no one was home, they returned to their vehicle, which was parked on the road. Investigators say that is when Metz pulled up in his truck next to them and shot the driver in the face. That driver is now 19 years old, and he testified yesterday saying, quote, "I thought I was going to die." Denver 7's Colette Bordelon has been following this trial all week long.
She joins us live from outside the Jefferson County Courthouse with today's testimony. Colette?
The defense rested their case after the jury got to hear directly from Brent Metz what he says happened that day. He got a phone call from his girlfriend. She had seen the teens on the property. He also says she was on edge at the time. She had recently been a victim of crimes herself, so he was assuming to get there and calm her down. He also thought that when he arrived, he would find people doing what they do at his property quite often, just stopping to see and look at the views. Instead, though, what he says happened is when he got out of his truck and he was moving his gun from his truck holster to his hip holster, that the gun accidentally fired, hitting a 17-year-old boy in the face.
He says you got out, took 4 steps to the front of the vehicle, slightly to the driver's side, drew the weapon, trained the weapon, and then it went off. Did that happen?
Absolutely not.
Did you ever intend or command the firearm to discharge?
Absolutely not.
Were you angry or upset before the firearm discharged?
Absolutely not.
Why did you render aid? Why didn't you take off?
Because I realized what had happened, and it was the last thing I would ever want to happen to anyone. And that's my natural instinct, is to help.
Here's the people at the center of this case: the defendant Brent Metz and the 2 boys who stopped at his property, Jack Howard and Luke Brookhauser. Metz says he pulled up alongside the boys' car that day in September of 2024, and when he got out of his truck and tried to transfer his gun from holster to holster, the weapon fired, accidentally hitting Howard in the face. The prosecution, they called an expert in firearms to testify on Thursday. That expert says he couldn't make the weapon fire on its own without pulling the trigger when he pulled a variety of tests on it. But the defense, they called their own firearm expert today. They say the make and model of the gun in question in this case is notorious for firing without a trigger being pulled.
I saw that as a train wreck waiting to happen, but then my observations were all, unfortunately and sadly, they were all verified. I will not stock them. I don't sell them because I know they're dangerous. It was proven to be a problem.
All they have to prove in this case, the prosecution that is that the way that Metz handled the gun that day was reckless. They don't have to prove that he intentionally shot the boys. The jury, they've gone home for the day. Closing arguments are expected on Monday. We'll continue to follow this case for you, and we'll likely be heading early next week. In Jefferson County, Colette Bordelon, Denver 7.
That case Colette has been closely following and will continue to do so. Thank you, Colette.